At Bendigo Bank, we like to help communities grow. We concentrate on delivering you great products and services.
I like you so very much. So much, in fact, I gotta wake you up. It's not that I have words.
Because we know that if you grow, the community will grow with you. At the Bendigo, it starts with you.
Welcome back to the Geelong Cricket Show. As our wonderful little friend the Duck says hello to Dean Armstrong. Morning, Dean. Not able to be with us again this morning, but we understand your circumstances. I suppose it's fair to ask, Dean, the question has been raised by some very knowledgeable people. We know Colac is one of your business journeys during the week, but the big question is, which of the big W's is it? Women or work? I'll leave it up to you, Dean. You have right of reply next week. As we turn our attention to the world of the Geelong Cricket Association and in the GCA round 13, first day of play, East Belmont, who Tim Mitchell made a change of mind and heart, smashed 373 against the two Blues, Newtown and Jewel down at Sinton Oval, with Sam Scannell smashing 181. Enough runs on the board against or with a very good attack.
Oh, it definitely will be. It's unquestionable, really, Rollo. Sam Scannell, for him to get 100, I know he rescued them a few weeks ago, batting sort of in the lower order, but that just shows the depth that East Belmont have and why it was probably silly of me to write them off as early as I did. It was only probably 6 weeks ago now that I made that call, and they've made me look silly since then, East Belmont. It seems to be the way, whether I do it here in the paper or just anywhere, that anybody I write off just seems to go well, and it's good for East Belmont, I guess, that they are, and they're just building nicely towards finals now, and really any of those top six sides, we seem to say it every week, they're all going to be competitive, and East Belmont are one that are probably going to put their hand up as a premiership contender.
It's called the kiss of death, viewers, but he's a bit young for Lou Richards. Belpost Hill resumed today with Timmy Sells on 49 not out at 2 for 75, taking on Leopold. I had a look at this game last week as I hosted the 60th anniversary of the Leopold Cricket Club. Congratulations to them. Leopold could only manage 163. The Rocket, Rod Kittle, made 79 not out. Dean Armstrong did manage to score, and Belpost Hill look as if they may take out this match.
I think so. It's the battle of really the best of the rest. Whichever side does win, it's going to finish 7th, and I think they'll both look at it. Leopold will probably say we had high aims set for the year and we obviously haven't achieved those to not make the top 6, but there have been some positive signs since Christmas at Leopold, and they'll probably sit down and look to do a little bit more recruiting, maybe beef themselves up with a couple of more juniors that will come up, and there's going to be some positive signs out there for Leopold, but it's more than likely that Belpost Hill will end their year with a win and finished 7th, just behind that pretty strong GCA top 6.
Congratulations to South Barwon for taking out the Victorian Country 2020 title. When they knocked off, or the Victorian title, because they knocked off Ashburton from the Metro League up at the MCG last Sunday. But on Saturday, they will resume today in great difficulty. 5 for 63, chasing Newcombe and District's first innings of 93 after the big fella, Brady Anderton, tore through him and took 7 for 28. Can South Barwon's tail wag enough, Tim?
Oh, I think it will. We can't forget, Roller, that South Barwon were 5 for 31 at one stage too, so there's actually been a 32-run partnership which has really rescued them. Would have been pretty embarrassing sort of going into finals to drop a game to Newcombe and District, who sort of have struggled throughout the year, but it was actually the first time too that Newcombe ground's been played on, Graham, and it'd be interesting to see sort of the impact that did have on the game, whether the pitch was fairly green and that did assist the pace bowlers, or whether it was just a day where the bowlers got it right, and that was why both sides have struggled to get to triple figures.
Geelong West have thrown down the gauntlet as a finals challenger, 9 for 250. Lara have got the chase this afternoon.
Oh, they do, and I think the positive for Geelong West is that they do have runs on the board, and it's always a good thing to put the pressure back on the other side and know that you can come out and bowl and hopefully do the job. There's a couple of guys from Geelong West that are in good form with the ball, but then you can never write off Lara, and really wouldn't surprise you if they did chase down that 250 the way a lot of their guys have been batting. And yeah, it's just probably the real game to watch, and make sure you keep an eye on that one out there at where would it be, Graham, with Geelong West at home? At Lara?
It's at Grovedale.
At Grovedale.
On Sunday. And talking of Grovedale, 7 for 280 with Gareth Yellen. What a performance he's put in this year. 142 not out. Geelong City, the chase at Richmond Crescent.
I think he's been one of sort of, not really the low-key players at Grovedale, but one that really sort of hasn't got the plaudits that maybe a guy like Nick Peterson or someone else has got. And Gareth Yallen's just been doing the job consistently with both bat and ball. He's a very talented all-rounder and smashed up 142 not out on the weekend, which just shows his talent. And then he'll probably come out and do the job again with the ball this weekend, and I think Grovedale should be far too good.
And the final GCA Division 1 game, St Joseph's resume at no wicket for one, chasing North Geelong's total of 194. But the story of the day last Saturday was Alfie Clark. Yes, the dream team from the Gordon Institute won the Masters Games gold medal, just like one of these. And Clarkie went out and made a... And after he came off the ground, the North Geelong Cricket Club were having an auction that night. One of the things they were auctioning was a mattress, a brand new one. Alf spent the afternoon having a 3-hour sleep on the mattress while the game went on. Well done, Clarkie. Enjoy the game. Point is, Tim, who's going to win this one?
I think Alf might be having a few more sleepless nights on that mattress, Graham, after St Joseph's towed them up this week. And Joey's far too good a side to let a game slip, even though there's been some positive signs for North Geelong this year. I think St Joseph's will do a number on them, take out the minor premiership and really build a little bit of momentum going into that first week of finals.
And in Division 2, Thompson have made 175. Warren Ponds, who are on the bottom of the ladder, resume at no wicket for 9. Could there be an upset? Thompson have only lost one game so far this season.
Well, it's top versus bottom, and those sort of games always seem to throw up just indifferent results. You never really know if Top sort of might get a little bit complacent. I'm guessing that wasn't the case with Thompson, David, but to only get 175, it's good to see that Warren Ponds are competitive in what will be their last round for the season, but at none for 9, and having survived a pretty fiery spell, they're going to need to probably have a good first hour and hope that they don't lose 2 or 3 wickets, because if they lose a couple of early ones, I think Thompson will really take the impetus in the game and just make sure, or really nail Warren Ponds and make sure they've sewn up top spot.
And congratulations to Luke Tamlin. 102 not out for Highton, then scoring 8 for 276. It was his first century for Highton, and congratulations to you, Luke. Well battered. In the other big game in Division 3, we see the Teesdale Tadpoles, 4 for 239, have already taken first innings points over the Corio Bay Cricket and Sports Club. So well done to the Teesdale boys. And just finally, before we go, this coming Sunday, tomorrow, March the 8th, it's going to be a get-together of the Geelong Churches Cricket Association team. Some of the old warriors, Wes Cusworth, Graham Ross, Alan Craig, the old scragger Mark Craig, Brendan Putt, Andrew Girardi, Kristen Leonard and Zoran Vidovic, just to mention a few names. And they're coming out to play in a 2020 down at Grossman's Reserve, which is on Grossman's Road, near the Grossman's Cottages, 11 o'clock Sunday morning, all funds being raised. Barbecues and everything else will be available, all being donated to the Bushfire Relief Fund. Congratulations to Zoran Vidovic and his boys in organising this, and there'll be some pretty sore bones. Looking forward to Wes Cusworth and Graham Ross opening the bowling. Thanks to David Boyd, Tim Mitchell, Rollo saying until next week, catch ya.
At Bendigo Bank, we like to help communities grow. We concentrate on delivering you great products and services.
I like you so very much. So much, in fact, I gotta wake you up. It's not that I have work.
Because we know that if you grow, the community will grow with you. At the Bendigo, it starts with you.